Oh my gosh, welcome back to Thief Deadly Shadows. My name is Fen, not doing my usual intro for some reason. And this is... oh, hey, I can just push him. This is a fairly long segment in between, I'm just gonna do this for no reason. In between missions. Uncommonly long. Anti-gravity moss. So that's why I had to split it up into not one but two. I don't know how you'd split something into one. It's more like just leaving it whole. But we're not gonna split holes here. Ugh. But rather just keep going up to this section, whatever the hell this section is. I guess that's the river with some black water. It's polluted by coal muck. Coal has muck, right? Yeah, I guess so. Canal. It's the canal. And for some reason, there's... Hello? The pump house controls the water level, but it's blocked by a big old branch, even though I could very easily slip under it, but hey, details. I'm sure it's going to be very important later, but for now, it isn't. So, there you go. Well, oh.
Well, of course they died, Amanda, old girl. The two of them didn't have half a brain between them.
Exactly my point, Zachary. The mother, now she had a brain and a plan. Women often do. The whole thing was her idea. Trouble is, they were too pea-brained to pull it off. Snuffed out by some security device, of course. But after they were already inside the museum.
Well, if you're game, I am too. Should be an absolute bundle of fun. I can't wait to outwit a guard. I do hope there'll be guards. But we should do it soon, before the City Watch discover that tunnel we found.
Really, Zachary? If they haven't found the tunnel yet, there's no reason to think they'll ever find it. No. There's time for more planning before our naughty little heist.
You're not going to spoil the fun and go all scaredy-cat on me, are you, Amanda?
Of course not, Zacky Poo. I just want everything to go perfectly. I mean, there's only one museum, and I don't want to rush in without the right outfit.
Quite right, darling. Proper attire. I hadn't thought of that.
I can't wait to outwit a guard. I love that guy's voice. It's so, like, happy all the time. And oh, a bundle of fun. Oh, these fools are just foolish, but... There's some kind of tunnel. I can't actually remember exactly where it is, so I'm just going to outwit a guard and go over here. I love that phrase. I'm sorry. This is a pagan area, and if I were not allied with the pagans, I would have trouble here. But since I'm not, I don't have any trouble at all. How's it going, man? I really like this place. If you're allied, it's a pretty cozy home. Not really any enemies, but, cozy. Yeah. Diane, here bees my reportings. 12 bees were lost in them old quarter. 12 bees? Where are we gonna get our honey now? 5 bees lost in them docks. Ditto! Them hammerheads more strongsy than we thinkered. We bees needing helping. Daisy. Oh, Daisy's a bee. Okay, great. Alright, I'm done with that already. Anyways, this seems to open directly into a river, which, as you may recall, is going to drown me because swimmable water is amazingly difficult to program. Oh my frickin' god, it's so bad, man. But there's some sort of strange tunnels here. I guess they don't do anything, except that there's something in the ceiling I happen to remember. But I probably can't get up. I probably can only get down. I don't know. Just sort of babbling and thinkersing to myself here. I guess I don't want to steal from these guys as it's their area. Who the hell's... Larkspur, I be's having another visioning of them abomination. It be's has a lair in them canals. But I be's thinker that if the water level be's kept high, then us pagans will be's not stumbling into its den there. Be's you must sealing off the pump house and warn all pagans to stay away from theirs. Why be's this abomination in my visionings when it be's them hammerheads we fightings? I wishing that Victoria comes back to leading us. My thoughts be's ungreen and troubling. Diane. Worthy of an entire second page. Indeed. Yes, it's here. Oh, I see. Yes, resist. Yes, resist the temptation to steal loot here. I really don't need it that much. How's it going, sir or madam? how's it going? There's
May
the
you
pub,
sup well tonight.
but it's not really a thing. Instead, here we are.
This place hath nothing of value for thee to steal.
I'm more interested in those papers of yours. If they can tell me anything about a crone that talks to statues.
Thou hast seen the hag?
Not just seen. She tried to kill me, but I hear you've been trailing her for years.
Yea, I hath followed her trail, but it hath not been clear. I hath even doubted anon that her crimes weren't more than my own imaginings. But that thou hadst seen her as well. 'Twas in my boyhood, in the orphanage known as the Shalebridge Cradle, that I spied her. I didst play at a game with mine friend, and I was hidden, and my friend sought me. Then a hag, a bent and evil apparition, came from the darkness, near enough to touch, and my friend did scream. But I was a child, and afraid, and then 'twas over. The orphanage grew a dark and haunted place, and now none dare enter. When came I to mine manhood, and was saved by the order of the hammer, I sought the hag again. The hag wears death about her as a cloak. Some who meet her doth vanish, others perish with bloody work done upon their bodies. There are hints spoken of creatures made of stone, and ever the tale of a hag, a bent old woman, ever old, but growing no older, in a span that hath taken me from boyhood to mine own age.
Can you tell me how to find her?
She finds her prey now in Aldale, but 'twas in Shalebridge her murders didst begin. Seekest thou a start upon her trail there? 'Tis the only place I hath e'er spied her for certain, but I dare never return to that place.
That's a good place to start looking. I have no interest in being the latest in her string of murders.
Well then. I guess this is it. Now I must journey to the Shalebridge Cradle to see what I can learn about the hag. The cradle is an old quarter near the gate to the docks. The docks, they're finally called the docks and not just docks. Also, the door glyphs are working. I don't know why the hell that's still existent, but you know, hey. Well, let's do it. Can't really go that way as there's a guard. I'll have to go through the pagan place. It probably wants to force me to go through the pagan place in case I'm not allied. Leafers and vines grow in more quickseebies, you feeder them with the saps and bones of men, fools. Well, I'm a man, but I'm no fool. I'm Garrett. Also, what about woman fools? I think this noble over here is a woman fool. That's what I think. Aldale, of course, is pretty much the end of the line, the rightmost, topmost, whatever the hell most place, with only one exit back to Old Quarter. Anti-gravity moss. Well, let's head on back. Well, here we are in the land of a million guards comedically prancing around like Charlie Chaplin clones. Let's go to the most serious place in the game. Oh boy. You guys are just ruining the mood. And that hammer is just sort of standing there. It's pretty weird. 1 little piggy. 2, 3 little piggies. Ow, ran out of pitties. Anyway, the Shalebridge Cradle lies this way. But that will be for next time. See you guys then.